Hi Cancer, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just finished your pre-shuffle and the message that came through was something around you needing to trust at the moment, or there's a theme around trust because that was the card that came out. But we'll see what happens when we start the reading. If you don't know Cancer, my name is Karen. I post full comprehensive readings every 2 weeks. Do lots of bonus readings though. In fact, I did one for you last week and it's still entirely relevant. If you missed it, go and have a look. And sorry if my eye looks a bit red. I was doing the Scorpio reading and I got something in my eye, so it's a little red. I've not been crying. I'm very happy today. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Bottom of the deck, I've got Epiphany, seek clarity. I don't know if the epiphany or the clarity you're needing is around something that might be testing your trust or your faith right now, because they could be related. I don't know, but either way there is a theme around you. If there's something that you're in the dark about or you're something you're unsure about, they're saying seek clarity, have that conversation, figure something out here, seek the clarity that you need. There could also be a major epiphany coming through as well in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Cancer, one more. We've got dreams. You've been told to believe in your dreams, Cancer. I love this card. Nice way to start. Let's see if the star card comes out for you today. We've got creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Some of you are artists, or some of you, there is an element of art connected to, or creativity connected to what it is that your dreams are related to. In other words, your dream is to be a musician. Your dream is to pursue that creative path. For a lot of you, there could be music, could be a factor or an element, but it doesn't have to be. It's just saying whatever you're passionate about, and there's an element of creativity, they are saying explore it, pursue it. Let's see. Cancer. Scorpio pulled this card today. Memories, cherished memories of loved ones. So for example, my daughter is a Scorpio, but she is a Cancer rising and a Cancer moon, and she got this card. So remember to check your moon and your rising. That's what I try and say to people. It really does give you more clarity when you see repeating cards through your sun, moon and rising. There is something about the water collective right now feeling nostalgic. It could mean that it's a time with family, with friends. You could just be feeling the love of the people around you, or some of you could be missing family or friends. I did see in the split just then the invite serendipity, the unicorn card. So there could be an element of serendipity in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe it's a blast from the past. Maybe you see someone from childhood that you haven't seen from a long time. Oh, I have got confrontation, pick your battles wisely. Pisces pulled that card today. So the water collective are being told that maybe confrontation is not the best approach. And as I said to Pisces, maybe there is a need to have clarity or to have a conversation or to confront something. For me, it feels like in the how, not the what. So just, doing it carefully. I have gotten a split, moving forward, take steps for positive change. So some of you might have felt blue in the recent past, a bit down. They're telling you to not wallow in it, but to take steps towards improving your life, improving your mental and physical well-being. They want you to have a little bit of fun. Celebration, let go and have fun. Maybe you've been taking life a little too seriously. Maybe you have been feeling blue because in the split, cheer up, live in the moment. So interesting seeing how the repeating cards in the water collective, because you all had a similar message today about cheering up, living in the moment. Let's work with the Queen of the Moon for I told you, I knew it. This is why the trust card came out. Fear. I don't know what's triggered you here or is triggering you here, Cancer, but definitely there's something about you trusting, choosing faith, not fear, not giving into that emotion. Maybe you're having bad dreams as well. Something about you being triggered right now. Cancer, one more please. Action. Okay, Scorpio pulled that today too. Let's see. First card out of this deck. Ooh, did you see that? The two cards came out together. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do with this universe? I swear, sometimes they have a sense of humor. Okay. All right, let me pull myself together here, because you can tell by my reaction that I'm having an image, okay? Now, extremes can be the devil energy. Now, you can see how hot this card is. It can be an intense energy. So some of you, there could be a relationship that could, I don't know if that's part of what you're being triggered here. You could be having extreme pleasure, right? God, this is crazy. Good luck to you, Cancer, if this is you. But maybe there's something around moderation, finding that balance. Release. Okay, I'm not going to say too much more here. I think you get the gist. And we have power. Beautiful. So choose faith, not fear, and it's time to step into your power here. There's something you desire and you're hungering for. And I think both water signs got that today too. So with the full moon in Scorpio coming up, I think it's in 2 weeks, something like that. You might feel triggered under that full moon. And Cancer, you often do. It really does affect the water signs particularly, but particularly you, Cancer and Pisces. So that full moon might trigger your emotions, but it could also really make you think about something you truly desire or you're hungering for. And the universe with the power card is saying that you need to make it happen, right? It's that magician energy. You need to step in to your power and go after what you want. Also, there's something about the water collective. All three got it today. Needing to do some self-reflection, or you're all self-reflecting at the moment. I don't know if that's where your fears are. Look, we've got hunger. Hopefully none of you are restricting your food intake too much because you're being harsh critics on the way that your appearance is when you look in the mirror, particularly when I see hunger, because it can be physical hunger, maybe self-reflection. I don't know if some of you are doing, as I say, dieting a little too far, extreme hunger here, but obviously it can be a metaphor. There's something that you're hungering for. Now, self-reflection, I don't know, tell me in the comments what this is. Is this about your appearance? Is this about just you? Maybe it's about you realizing that you need to step into your power here. Is this connected to that having to trust, choosing faith and not fear? I'd love to know in the comments, guys, how this is linking together. One more, please. Cancer. Yeah, hunger. What are you hungering for? What do you not have currently that might be driving you a little crazy? There's this feeling that you really are wanting or desiring something or someone. The universe is saying focus and take action in the pursuit of whatever it is that you don't have that you want badly. And the self-reflection might be you taking an honest look at what's holding you back from achieving it, okay? Bottom of the deck, and maybe it's willpower. And perhaps even facing the truth when you look in the mirror, right? So you'll know how this is all linking together here, Cancer. But you're definitely needing to take an honest look at something about yourself. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be about your appearance, but go and see that man in the mirror poem. It's something about you taking an honest self-reflection of something. And it feels connected to the hunger or whatever it is that you don't have that you want. One more, please. Boundaries. Bottom of the deck. Now, boundaries are an important lesson in life, and boundaries are important in all areas. And it's about finding that delicate balance, because sometimes the boundaries can be so firmly fixed that we shut people out of our life. Okay, you see this person's got the protective bubble, but sometimes we need to learn the lesson when we don't have boundaries of putting them in place. You know, people step all over us and that kind of thing. But boundaries are showing up as a theme, Cancer. Let's see. Creation, Scorpio pulled that today too. So it's a time of creation, creativity. I have seen that come through. Creative wonderment, creation. So I like that. And Scorpio pulled that card today too, the unexpected. Now I have got unexpected creation, Cancer. Just saying, if none of you, if you're not planning on starting a family, then maybe take precautions. But it could also be some sort of creative thing that you're doing. There could be an element of the unexpected connected to it. Welcome. All the cards are repeating. It's fascinating. Now this can talk about welcoming fresh new energy. It can be new connections, new people, a new person into your life. But it feels really, really nice. You feel really open here. Maybe you've been in that boundaries for a while and you're ready to open up to something. Once again, we've got reflection. Yeah, so I'm connecting to a Cancer who is needing to reflect or has been doing a lot of reflection. It feels self-based, I'm going to say. Okay, we've got preparation. So I don't know if you're preparing for something here. Now you have got a celebration. There could be a celebration that you're preparing for. There could be someone coming to see you with the welcome card. You could be preparing for their arrival. But there is something about you needing strong willpower at the moment. Accomplishment. It's incredible. I mean, you see all the cards in the deck and they're all repeating in the Water Collective today. Pisces pulled that card. So the water signs are all kicking goals and there is an air of accomplishment as well. So that's really nice to see. All right, let's look at some tarot. Put it all together. Make some room. Yes, I knew it. The Star. Next to the Nine of Swords. Why am I not shocked? Fear, faith, anxiety, hope, and optimism. You have the Trust card. You're needing to have faith and believe in something here. You've got believe in your dreams. You had hunger a lot of times, which I feel is, it's whatever you don't have that you truly desire. This is what the theme of the reading is today. And I feel like you might be in the fear-based thinking and you're needing to stay optimistic and believe that what you truly desire can be manifested in the 3D. Cancer. Could be connected to an Aquarius. Could have a strong placement with the Star card. Yes, another card that's telling me that you are in your head right now. Eight of Swords. The monkey mind. The mind that tells us that we are limited by our circumstances. You're needing to, can you see the mirror? Someone's needing to take the wool off of their eyes. They're needing to look and take a look in the mirror. Now, I'm not telling you it's about your appearance. I'm telling you it's about self-reflection. There's something that you need to see when you look in the mirror. Definitely please go see that poem. I think it's significant, Man in the Mirror. The Emperor, Aries energy. Ten of Pentacles. This can be father energy, family energy coming through. Wow, okay, there's definitely Cancers out there who are a little melancholy at the moment. Could even be feeling that they've achieved loss of some kind. There's definitely a sadness. But I mean, I like it because in the split I've got the World, which talks about cycles coming to an end. Bottom of the deck, we've got Page of Cups. This is water energy. You know, when I see these two cards and in the middle the Emperor, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter about gender. It's about the authority that the Emperor has. Now, the Emperor is a leadership energy. It's a person who is strong, powerful, will make strong decisions. It could also be that all of the fear and the sadness is connected to a father or to a strong masculine, or it could be there's a situation where you're dealing with an authority figure, but I'm really leaning to that you're needing to take charge of your something in your life here. Cancer. Some of you could resonate as being a divine masculine. Some of you could be dealing with one. That Ten of Pentacles tried to come out again. One more, please. Page of Swords. Let's get your middle row. Cancer. We've got Three of Pentacles. Nice energy. Let's see what the heartbeat of your reading is. Oof, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Money, the wealthy man of tarot. One more. The Fool. And look what's in the split, the unexpected. So the Fool's connected to the unexpected, an unexpected path that's emerging, an unexpected opportunity, something that you might feel an impulse to take action towards, or a new adventure, but there's an air of unexpected about it. Now, the Page of Swords can indicate communication, so there could be an unexpected text, letter, piece, some sort of information that you might have received connected to the new beginning. Now I'm going to say I see 3 of Pentacles and I see 2 masculine energies, and both of them I often strongly connect to business or career, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles can be a team, a collaboration, working with other people. So there could be a project here. One more. I definitely see a focus on achieving some sort of goal. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Heartbreak card. There's your major arcana, very nice. What I'm going to say is, Cancer, you're going to feel inspired to take action, and you're coming out of, or someone else is, 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups. This is like, I can't sit in my misery anymore. I can't sit in my heartbreak anymore. Enough already. And this is a person getting in their vehicle, getting on a plane, or just like impulsively taking action because they're sick of this emotion, right? Like they're like, I can't deal with this anymore. I need to act. I just don't know, Cancer, who's who. If it's you feeling that impulse, or someone's taking action towards you. 6 of Pentacles. I mean, you might be receiving some support here, or even money in the very near future. And it's connected to the Ace of Swords. A new path, opportunity knocking, a new idea. Let's get one more. The World. Beautiful, very expansive. But there's some deep reflection on the 3 of Swords, the pain. The universe wants you to look at some sort of heartbreak from a different perspective, a different lens. Like, what did you learn from it? Whatever that 3 of Swords was, 5 of Cups. There's something about you learning a lesson from that heartbreak or that loss that you've been through, seeing the situation that you went through from a different perspective, and rather than perhaps feeling sorry for yourself, or staying connected to the sadness, saying, you know what, I choose to surrender, it happened, I'm letting go now. At least I've gained some spiritual enlightenment through that 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I feel like there is something around that connected to the self-reflection here. Really good energies in terms of business, career, and money, or even a lump sum. Look at this. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity, but it can be receiving or giving. So I don't know if you're generously giving to someone or you're in receipt of it. It can be a bonus, a pay rise, a settlement, a lump sum. It definitely feels like you're getting support or resources or money to help you in some situation. Also, I see growth. You go from the 3 to the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like, in terms of money, business, career, or a project, I definitely see an increase in its value. I see an increase in prosperity coming through as well. I feel like you've got exciting cards. I mean, you've got the Fool, the Chariot, and the World. Some of you could be doing international travel. There could be a holiday, a trip. There could be something that you're working on that has a global element or an online element. But there is this journey. Like the Chariot and the Fool is a new journey and a new cycle, because the World's like a cycle has closed out or completed. Now also the World connects to accomplishment. Maybe the Hangman is about you having gone through a difficult cycle, and the Hangman is about you learning, growing spiritually through heartache, or growing spiritually through loss. And now you're coming into this new beginning, exciting energy as well. So it's a time for expansion, growth, and taking risks. I definitely see prosperity in your future. 10 of Pentacles tried to come out twice, or it could be a long-term commitment coming into your life here. But there's something about, and I feel the 3 of Swords was connected to a relationship Cancer for a lot of you. There could have been a separation. No, it could have been, I am seeing, no, the Empress and the Emperor. So this could be someone you were married to, had a family with, or just someone that you're in a relationship with. No, Page of Swords, someone could still be watching someone online, watching them from afar, feeling the loss or the heartbreak. So there could be some internet stalking going on here. And I don't mean that in a harsh sense, just maybe someone struggling to let go. Strong Gemini, strong Libra, Taurus. But the most positive part of this is a time of creativity. Threes in tarot are about creation and creativity. And I feel like there's other people as part of this. I feel like other people want to support you, help you, maybe even invest into what it is that you're working on. I do have two masculine energies. I did see Ten of Pentacles. So if you're looking for love, I mean, it's not really love-based, but it feels like it could be around long-term commitment. I definitely feel the biggest theme is on some sort of new cycle, welcoming some sort of new beginning and feeling the accomplishment of something as well, or something closing out, or maybe it was just going through a really difficult cycle and and you're starting to heal. But that's where I'm going to leave it, and I will see you very soon. God bless. Love you lots. Bye, guys.